Hi there, amazing people. My name is David Readman, and you're watching my channel. Welcome back. This channel's called Wanna Hear You Rock. It's not easy to hear somebody rock. You can see them rock. Yeah, funny one, that one, but nobody's ever actually asked me that question. If you got any questions, let me know. Maybe we can do at some point a question and answer. But that aside, this video today is about a few things. It's about the little tour that I did starting on the 8th of this month, where I started out with Voodoo Circle for 2 days and then joined the guys from Whiteshake, the tribute to the legendary Whitesnake, where we played on the Saturday night, the first time we played Restless Heart. It's not a cover, it's not a Whitesnake song, it's our own song that we sort of put together for fun, and it's all just been fun and games. It's about fun. Being a musician these days is, you know, if you're not having fun, leave it. That's how it is. Anyway, all that aside, this video is also about me traveling down to the guys. So Thursday I leave about 7:15 in the morning, a bit early for a rock and roll musician, but looking at the weather in the north of this country, in Germany, it was really bad weather. The rest of Germany looked pretty good. I'd flown the week before on a cancelled flight, in actual fact, from the UK, because Hamburg was just totally and snowed in. We flew to Hamburg, and it continued that way. So Thursday it was kind of like, let's get on any kind of train that gets me down to Karlsruhe. I mentioned that before in my last video. Arrived there in the legendary train station, because I lived there for over 20 years. So Karlsruhe is like my second, third Heimat, something like that. Anyway, always a pleasure to get there again. So what do? I get there quite early. Of course, it's like a 4 or 5 hour train ride in a fast train, in the ice train. Good train, very fast. Well, I'm going to go to the sauna. I'm going to the sauna, of course. You know, I mean, it's dangerous. Good for the voice, dangerous because it's really cold outside. It's like freezing, it's like minus temperatures. But in Karlsruhe itself, there's no bad weather at all, which of course I like. I don't like snow at all, we know that. So I go to the sauna, get out of there and get straight on a train to Bonn, where I meet the guys at Soundcheck 1. Now we know the guys from Sons of Sound, Wayne, H and Roman. Good old friends of mine, worked with those guys many times before. We set up the gear to play an incredible gig in Soundcheck 1. I never thought when he opened that place that it would end up being such a cult location. It's not a big place. We were 4 tickets shy of selling out that place. It's not a great achievement there. It's not that big, but we had an amazing audience. The place was packed, and we played an amazing Voodoo Circle set that night. Hung a little bit, back to this amazing hotel. Check out this place. Wow. You know, as a musician, we're used to different places. It can be a good place, bad place. We've seen that in a few of my videos. It can be a bit dusty. This was not dusty. It was incredible, with a beautiful breakfast the next day. Next day, Alex was also in the same hotel. He doesn't live in Karlsruhe, he's from Saarland. We get in the big massive Jeep that he's got, thank God, and we drive to Switzerland, which is not a crazy ride. It's like 3.5 hours, something like that. But still, you know, you've got to get there, weather, ice rock. Now, I wasn't there a couple of years ago because of Corona. It completely destroyed me. And the distance also from Hanover, I just couldn't do it. I decided it's not going to happen. I wasn't well. My voice was not good. You know, you're a singer. You know, these days with this nasty weather and cold and everything, it's a dangerous time. Everybody's coughing, you know, everybody's sick. So, you know, it's one of them. We get there, we get over the border. It's funny, before the border, I actually said to Alex, if they ask questions, you know, and I remember to take my passport, of course, because coming from the UK, Brexit, all that kind of business, who knows these days? Who knows if it's good and bad? What are we doing? You know, because if you go to America without a visa, you know, we're leaving the European zone, you could say. Of course, we're still in Europe, but it's, you know, it's a different country, like the UK, basically. There are guards on the borders. A lot of the borders in this part of the world, going to France, sometimes there's guards there, but you go to Switzerland, there's going to be guards. We get through, no problem. It's all good. So I'm like, whatever, whatever, because they can pull out the car in pieces. Look for T-shirts and the whole business. If you're playing a gig or whatever, it's not, it's not that simple. It is, but it's not always. We get over and we do like a 2.5 hour journey through Basel. Been there a few times before. Played the Z7, the Z7, incredible place. So we pretty much drive past. And we arrive in Wasen, which is, a little bit like this. What you'd expect from Switzerland, a bit of snow, but not like in the north that I'd left behind. We arrive there, we go straight to the backstage, get something to eat. I think the guys kind of hung around. They were a bit worried about their equipment, I guess. And me and Alex and Alexandro were kind of lazy. We went to the hotel. We wanted to get warm. You know what I mean? Singer, like I said, you got to be careful. Went back to the gig just before, basically. There's nothing there. It's a great place. It's a tent outside. You know what I'm saying? It's a tent outside. It's cold. They had a fire outside. It was really great. We got our passes and basically went backstage, jacket on, the whole thing. It's cold. We've got a bit of videos here and there's for you. And we got this great video actually I found on YouTube of one of the Voodoo Circle songs, which I'll combine in this video a little bit. We get on stage and in actual fact in the drum solo, so imagine Marcus Coleman's doing the drum solo, I'm backstage with my jacket on. Now I'm not being a pussy, it's just cold. When I'm on stage, I'm singing, it's kind of warm, but I feel this kind of cold breeze running across my back kind of thing. That's how it goes, man. You're on ice rock. It's an ice cube, It wasn't that cold as I've known it before. I've been there a couple of times before with Almanac and Pink Cream 69. So it wasn't crazy, but it was cold. Hey, straight after the gig, I arranged with Alexandro. We get in. Breakfast downstairs. Different breakfast than it is in Germany, of course. It's a bit abgespeckt, but without the speck. And, had a bit of a breakfast. Met the guys from Wigwam. 8 o'clock we set off. I set off with Alex Jansen. You can see I meet him in the car park here in the dark morning. And we drive. It's been snowing a bit, so it's off and on, bad, good, bad. Get to Karlsruhe about 12:30. Within a half an hour, I'm already on a train, thank God. Even though I'm looking in my app and it's like cancel, can't make the trip and all that kind of business. That's what it was on that weekend. It's cool. It's warmed up a little bit now. The snow's gone here, thank God. But who knows what's gonna come? And I get on the train and I'm in at 2:30, 3 o'clock. I'm already in Siegburg, Bonn. And it's funny, I try to get a taxi. I'm like, I'm not really bothered about a taxi. I'll walk to a gig. I don't give a shit. And, I'm on the road for like 2 or 3 days. It's just how it is. It's cold. I got jacket on, hat, the whole thing, the whole 9, 10. And I got to get a taxi. And this guy says, it's not far. It's walkable. I know that myself. I know the way. Been there before, the Kubana, Siegburg, Bonn. Great place. Great, good guy that runs it. What can I say? So I know the way. So I go to a taxi guy and I'm like, how much? Let's see how much it's going to cost. And he says, it's not that far. I'm like, yeah, I know it's not that crazy far. And he's like, you can kind of walk it. And I'm like, well, I could walk it, but it's freezing cold. I'm not in the mood. And he's like, you could get the bus. And I'm like, this guy does not want to take me in a taxi anyway, because it's going to be like €8. It's going to be nothing, right? It's not that far. But I'm just not up for it with a bag and all that kind of stuff. So I thought, you know what? He's right. I can probably walk it. So I walk it. I walk it to the gig, whatever, freezing cold, check into the great hotel. into the octopus, you know, some kind of diving school downstairs or whatever, but not at this time of year, but inside. Anyway, so I get into the sound check, we do the sound check, bit of footage here and there, and then we make this great live video. Unfortunately, because obviously we played the song for the first time, Restless Heart, unfortunately, leider Gottes, war die Qualität von dem Audio Schrott. You know? The quality of the audio turned out to be rubbish. So I took the original song, put it underneath. Some people have mentioned it, but hey, it's a promotional video. It's us having fun, playing the song for the first time. Probably not the best version we ever played of it. So for the first time, you know, we'd recorded the song together. It's fun and games, you know, we're having fun with this, and that's what it is. So, you know, I'm going to include that bit of that video in this vlog, of course.
I lost my sweet, sweet woman and all that prize on there. Lost in the shadows, I can't find my way. I got
All worked out somehow, you know. It was an incredible weekend. A bit stressy for me, you know. You're a singer, you want to stay fit, you know, you want to do a good job. People video these days, it all ends up on YouTube, so you've got to stay in good condition, which is not always easy because people are always sick everywhere. And of course, it's winter time and it is cold. And yeah, it was an amazing experience. Quick update news at the end here. The new video, the official lyric video of Restless Heart comes out today. I made this video, it's Sunday, comes out today at 2 p.m. which is pretty close to when I'm recording now, and you can go and check that out if you want. Like it, share it, do whatever you want with it, listen to it on Spotify, support us with this song. And if you're around in April, or you want to check out our dates on Whiteshake on the website, if you're around, come and see us live, come and see us play this song, our own original song, live. Just, you know, help to support us in some shape or form. Like I said, thanks for listening. Voodoo Circle Whiteshake weekend was fantastic. It was great to meet the guys again and work with these incredible musicians, everybody in both bands, and always a pleasure. And it's about fun and games. It's about having a good time, going on stage and enjoying this amazing thing that we do, making music together and being creative and being emotional and making a connection with the people. Take care. Thanks for listening. My name's David Readman. Adios.